Hello, so I'm going to start doing these monthly diary vlogs, and what I want to do with them is just tell you what I've been planning that month and also how I've been feeling, because I think as brides we go through so much pressure and stress, and I think sometimes our other halves just don't get it. So I'm going to tell you how I feel and hopefully be able to relate, and if you do, please tell me, because it's good to know that you feel the same way that I do. So July was a big month for us. It was the mark of kind of the 1 year until we do moment, and we wanted to celebrate that. So we went out for dinner, had champagne, all the stuff that you're expected to do. But we also hosted a 1 year until I say I do barbecue, which I know might seem a bit weird, but what we wanted to do was really get all our friends and family together so they got to know each other a bit more before the big day. And I am really glad that we did that, because it was nice to see my mum chat to some of my uni mates and things like that. It was really, really nice day. I know 1 year until I do barbecue isn't that catchy, but it really was when I first came up with it. But never mind. If you want to see more about that, then go onto my blog and you can see the post that I put up about that one. So in terms of planning in July, well, I felt pretty disappointed in myself, to be honest, because got to a year until our wedding and I was like, oh, it's actually only a year. I should probably have planned a bit more. Currently we've got our venue, videographer and photographer, florist, and I've booked a photo booth because all the essentials. So I feel like I am well behind and I need to do a lot more. So July kind of highlighted that for me. So I started thinking about our band. I looked on about 1 million on YouTube and watched them all, but we actually found a couple that we liked, and one of them was going to be doing a live show, so we went to see them and they were fantastic. Like, the way they got the crowd going was really, really good, and there's nothing like seeing the band in a live venue. So we've booked them, so that's an achievement, tick. We also started looking at hair and makeup. Well, I did, because obviously Johnny is not interested, and I was just really overwhelmed with the amount of choice in terms of hair and makeup artists that there are, and everyone is so nice, so you know that they're going to make you feel at ease on the big day. And I managed to narrow it down to 2, and then I basically asked my bridesmaids who they liked the best and found that actually hair was just as important to us as makeup, and one of the ladies I found did hair a little bit better, so we've gone for that lady if she still has our date available, and she's going to bring 3 girls with her. She is the person my sister had, so is that a cop-out? I'm not sure, but she does amazing stuff, and I'll tell you more about her in another video. And then the last thing was bridesmaids dresses. I've started looking at bridesmaids dresses, and I need to think of a colour very soon, because it means it's limiting how much planning I could do for the wedding, because I'm not quite sure what colour to go. I don't know whether to go like a blush, a pale blue, or maybe a darker bluey grey. I found some at the gorgeous Victoria Lou bridal shop, and I've tried some on, and her stuff is amazing. It's kind of like Two Birds, but a lot cheaper, so take a look at that. The only other thing I've done in July is buy this book. Rock My Wedding Your Way, Your Day Your Way. It's amazing. It's got all the gorgeous imagery you'd expect from Rock My Wedding, and it's also got some really useful information. So it's got the basic info that you might want to know about styles of bouquets and what they're actually called, so when you're talking to florists you can have kind of an educated conversation, which I certainly couldn't before I bought this book. It's £8 on ASOS, so well worth buying whilst it's on offer. So yeah, that's July for me in a nutshell. Hopefully I'll have more to talk to you about in August. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.